But I mean, I was just like, oh my gosh, please don't ever let me get that way again. Welcome to another episode of Keto Chronicles, where I'm chronicling my keto journey. So, to start off with, I know I'm missing some recipes. I haven't done them in a while. That's because the vlogging is important to me. It kind of keeps me focused to get the goal of 170. Also, when it comes to recipes, I don't want to make anything in addition to what I'm already eating. But fear not, I do have recipes in mind, two of them, in fact. One of them for like a Thanksgiving thing or Octoberish, and two, a faux tato recipe, which I haven't tried yet, but I'm very excited about it. Also, on the recipes, I will say it takes a lot of money to do that constantly. Yeah, I know I'm talking about going to Boone, North Carolina and New Orleans and all that kind of stuff, but look, I need to live my life because I thought in January I was going to be dead in 3 months. Because of that, I'm splurging on a few trips, but it's very difficult to do recipes when costs are so high. Not to mention, I want to stick with what I know I can lose weight with rather than put anything extra because I want to get down to 170. And I'll tell you about my weight in a second. If y'all are seeing commercials on my channel, don't think I'm getting paid for that, just FYI. I recently discovered that commercials are on my channel, and that could be very well because I had commercials before, but when I didn't do any videos for a year because I was sick, YouTube cut that off for me and I got to start all over again. So I apologize if you see commercials. I don't see a dime of that. My weight is coming up, but once again, Uber is really trying to mess with me because I kid you not, last week they sent me something about candy or whatever, like 50% off convenience stores. And I'm like, excuse me, Uber, I have a problem with you. And then just this morning before this video, here's my phone binging and it's like, hey, 40% off your next 3 orders of anything. And I tell you what, they know me because I'm easily influenced and I love discounts. And I'm really trying to save money and pay off credit card debt, which I just put back on with the trips. Also, if you've noticed on my thumbnail, hopefully I did the thumbnail, that a couple of years ago, I had gained the weight back and then some. I was like at my highest weight. I couldn't believe that I even looked like that again, and I did. Anyone who diets or tries to change their lifestyle up, it happens. Hopefully that's relatable. But I mean, I was just like, oh my gosh, please don't ever let me get that way again. Moving on to my weight. So a little over 2 weeks ago, I started at 186. I've been kind of going through a little bit of a roller coaster, but this morning I weighed in at, okay, now let me preface this by saying the scale said 176.2. But then when I went back in, because I wasn't expecting to see that, when I went back in, it said 176. So I'm taking it as 176.2, but let's just kind of say, for the sake of saying it, it's 176. So that's 10 pounds lost. I'm pretty happy with that. Y'all, I have 6 pounds left. Can I do that in a little less than a month? I'm crossing my fingers, y'all. I forgot to mention. So yesterday I had a salad, of course, like I always do. But then if you saw in a few videos back, I went to H-E-B and I had grabbed some seasoned wings and I went to put those in the air fryer. I just didn't realize the size of them and what they looked like. And when I pulled the drawer out, here's what happened. Guys, I can't do it. They look like little tiny chicken wings. I can't eat them. Yeah, see, I just couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. They look like little baby wings and I could not bring myself to eat those. So I just slapped in some real good chicken strips and had some of those. I did end up having something else too, because I had some H-E-B delivery and I got the Lily's chocolate bars. Now, I will say that this does have dextrin in there. For some people, that really does affect them in a way. So just note on that, if you were deciding that you want to have some sort of dessert or something like that, that this could affect your ketosis. Just saying. But for me, apparently it doesn't really bother me because I've had them for a long time and it doesn't really affect me. But they're 2 net carbs for a third of this. And I've never had their hazelnut, but I've always had their salted caramel. 2 net carbs for a third of this. and 2 net carbs for these, but these say 2.5 servings, whereas the other one is 3. But I figured let me go ahead and do a review of the hazelnut anyway. Also, this is dirty keto, just letting you know. And that's because of the dextrin. Okay. Oh, that makes it seem like it's old. It's probably been there a while. I don't care. It's chocolate. Okay. The cats decided to move the camera. It's not hazelnut flavor. It's actual hazelnuts. I don't like it that much, but yet I'm eating it. Now, I would not recommend eating them every day because a few years ago, I was watching a vlog series on this woman that was doing keto just because I like to see other people doing it, right? And she couldn't figure out why she wasn't losing any weight. Well, she was having low carb tortilla burrito style breakfast. And then she was having a half of one of these at night. She was definitely doing things very dirty keto. And then you have a half a bar of this. Well, your body is going to think that this is dessert like always. And it's going to kind of treat it that way. It might end up making it into fat storage. You know, it's just not something that you really want to do. I have that for emergencies only. Y'all, thank you so much for liking, subscribing, and hitting that bell. I'll see you guys next time.